All right, folks. So we got Stack and Matt Bonds on all the smoke, and he got a special guest today, the VP, Kamala Harris. Now I want to understand how the fuck this don't even make no sense, bro. All this shit y'all talk about, yo, y'all niggas sitting on here high as a bitch with a prosecutor. Look how high this nigga Matt Bonds is. I wondered if they smoked in the room while she was there or they smoked before she got there. All right, let's see how much they gave, how much the Democratic Party gave Matt Bonds and them for this endorsement.
Very special guest today. Very excited to sit down and talk to
Our biggest guest.
Yeah,
Nigga, motherfucker.
I wouldn't lie about that.
Yeah,
She sold the short. Do it over.
No, you did it. So we didn't do none of them. Excuse me. Our biggest guest. I've been corrected, Miss Madam Vice President.
Thank
Kamala.
you. It is so good to
Thank
be
you for
with
sitting
you
down with
guys.
us. Thank you for having us
Thank
in
you.
your home. We're excited to be here.
Thank you both. I'm so happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Oh,
you
they at
do
the
me
White
great
House.
honor to be
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you.
She
In
brought them
2000,
niggas, she brought them niggas to the White House. They couldn't have turned this down. There's no way in hell they could have turned this down. She brought them niggas to the White House for a meeting. I'm just ready to be tripping all this. This shit about to be softball questions. They not gonna ask her nothing heavy. Stack, all that bullshit you be talking about being a real nigga. Matt Bonds too. Y'all supposed to ask this bitch the real questions.
13, a blind date with your now husband, Doug. If you think back to that date and now we're here, did you ever imagine this was going to be the journey?
No, I just have a really bossy best friend.
It was a blind date, right?
It was a blind
Okay.
date. And she called me up because she and her husband met him, got to know him, and then she just decided that this might could work. And said to me, just go out with him once. Don't Google him, just go out with him.
Don't Google them. Just
I
give it a
Googled
shot. Yeah, right?
And it turned out she was right.
It was a
and
good choice.
I'm in a very happy marriage. I'm very thankful
So
to say.
where'd you guys go? Did you really eat or did you just do a salad?
Come
Like, did you really
on,
We
man.
like
did.
let
we
your
went
hair
out.
down
We
and have
went
fun?
out. So he came to pick me up,
Okay. What kind of car?
a BMW.
Respect the
okay.
Matt Bonds.
Moving in style.
Well, okay, but here's the thing that was actually really funny in retrospect. I get in the car and he says, I just need to tell you something. And I'm like, okay, what's this going to be? And he said, I'm a really bad driver.
Give you the heads up, huh?
Oh my God, I hate when
So that's how it started.
Okay.
I guess he was just trying to create low expectations. And we went to what turned out to be his one favorite restaurant where everybody knows who he is, which was
so he was
obviously
showing
very
you off
smart.
there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
strategic.
so he could walk in
Yeah.
and they were like, "Hey, Doug."
Yeah. I see you, Doug.
Right, exactly.
Bay Area girl.
Yeah.
Definitely
Born in
about to be a bunch of
Oakland.
softball. All right, here we
grew
go.
up
People
around
questioning her
the
race and
TNT
shit. That's what we
times.
don't
One
want
of
to
the
see.
Golden State Warriors.
Fuck all that Golden
But
State
what do you
Warriors shit.
feel or what do
Here
you
we
think
go.
when you hear people
Hard
kind of
questions.
questioning just the fabric of who you are?
Well, one, I don't listen to it.
Oh,
I'm
Why
really
she
clear about
laugh
who
like
I am, and if anybody else is.
why the fuck do she laugh like an evil ass witch, bro? Every time she laugh, it's like Cruella de Vil or some shit. Let's check out
But what do
again.
you feel or what do you think when you hear people kind of questioning just the fabric of who you are?
Well, one, I don't listen to it.
Okay.
I'm really clear about who I am, and if anybody else is not, they need to go through their
That's
own
their
level of
issues.
therapy. That's not my
That's their
issue.
issues, right?
My mother was very clear. She was raising two black girls to be two proud black women, and that
Bitch, you
never-
lying.
It was never.
Hey yo, so so she now she talking about her mother was clear that she was raising black girls. What about when you said you was Indian? I'm trying to figure out why people trying to act like they just forgot that she was the first Indian vice president, bro. Like first Indian senator, female Indian, bro. Like I just want to know where, like, this video to me, she went to the black people, because Matt Bonds and Steven Jackson, they represent the black community in one form or fashion. Their podcast kind of big time. They had to deal with Showtime. I don't even know if they still with Showtime or not. I'm not sure. But I said all that to say, this is pandering at its finest, bro. Like what she just did was Janet Jackson bucked on her. So since Janet Jackson ain't even bucked on her. Janet Jackson just said, I don't even think she black. That's what everybody said. I don't really know, but that's what I've been hearing. So Candace Owens got mad because they tried to make it like Janet Jackson crazy for saying that when it's very valid. So Candace Owens did this whole rabbit hole thing she did. She gonna be in their ass for this because she know this is a direct response to Candace over the weekend. Had people digging through the rabbit hole to try to find out who is this lady. But let's hear this bullshit she finna spew about her being a black girl and growing up black. And bitch, you grew up in Toronto. Is they gonna ask her all that?
Because over the years, journalists, some, not most, will want to talk about it. And I say, okay, if you want to have this conversation, I'm prepared to have it, but sit down and get comfortable for a few hours.
For a few hours. You black or white, bitch.
If you want to start talking about race in America,
This
you want to
lady
talk
crazy.
about
This
the
lady the
Women's Rule?
deflect king.
You want,
She the king of
you want to talk
deflections.
about what it means in terms of who you are perceived to be and the impact that can have on the rest of your life, regardless of who you actually are in terms of your God-given capacity
She ain't
and the
said
rights
nothing.
that
She
you
just
have
said a
and
bunch
should
of
have.
words and said
So,
nothing.
I don't mess with that. I think that's other people
I
trying
don't
to
mess
figure
with
some
that.
stuff out.
She
that
trying to be a
they
sister.
They got some issues.
They got to deal with
I don't
it.
mess with that. Hey,
boss-
yo, check her out though. She said I don't mess with that. Like she was somebody's auntie, the fun aunt, like they did on Saturday Night Live.
So, I don't mess with that. I think that's rights that you have and
Check
should
out.
have. So,
She threw the handbag on you and all that. Like
on the
this.
rest of your life, regardless of who you
Absolutely.
actually are in terms of your God-given capacity and the
Nothing.
rights that you have and should
Nothing.
have. So, I don't mess with
I
that.
don't
I
mess
think
with that.
that's other people trying to figure some
Bro,
stuff out.
who
that
the
maybe
fuck she
they
be
need-
They
hanging
got some
with?
issues.
They got to deal with it themselves.
You've also been attacked for not having biological children, but you are a stepmom and I'm a stepfather.
Nigga, you
I
got
just
kids,
had my
nigga.
seventh. I had a little boy 2 weeks ago, but I have 3 stepchildren that are mine. And
Right.
being
You don't.
a dad
You,
was
it's
natural.
not the
Being
same,
a dad to
nigga.
my 4
You
sons was
got
natural,
kids,
but
nigga.
learning to navigate not wanting to step on toes. How do you
Yeah.
earn the love and the
Yeah.
trust? How did you earn Ella and Cole's love and trust? And how did you get the name Mamala?
I'll start with this.
Mama Love.
I am
That is
a
not her
daughter of
name.
divorced parents.
Now they
My
divorced
parents were
parents.
divorced when I was 5.
Now they were divorced. Now
And
I
just being
can't
very
wait for
frank
Candace
and candid
Owens
with
to
you,
get
when
on her
Doug and I
ass.
started dating, his parents had been married over 60 years. I had to explain to him what it is like to be a child of divorced parents, and including
I swear to God, bro, even when I want to give her like the benefit of the doubt, all that shit just seems so fake, yo. Like everything she say, that shit just be fake, bro. Fake, 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 bro.
that it was really important to me that I knew what he and my relationship would be before I formed a relationship with the kids,
Fake.
because that's just it from
be
my
in and out. You
perspective
don't wanna be
and
in and out.
experience, not fair to the children, because children form attachments. So I was very intentional
Fake.
about waiting until I knew that, okay, this is a real relationship before I got to know the kids. And then we became, thick as thieves. And I love those children. They are my children.
Absolutely.
And, we talk about we have a modern
Love
family.
these children,
And maybe the
they are
blessing
her
that I have that not
children.
everyone
Girl, you
has,
lying.
although I think everyone should try and work
You're
on
lying, Kamala.
it, is I
don't
have a
believe
very
you.
close, because it is a very respectful relationship with their mother.
It's important.
And so
That ain't easy.
That's rare.
no, but it's not. But it's not. It is not, and you have to
You're
work
giving me a
at
hot
it.
flash. Hold
But
on.
you have to work at it. You'll be all right. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing that we have to remember, and I know we do, and we feel, but we have to be intentional about
Yes.
it. 'Cause
Ready to
the
ask her
forces
a
and the
bunch of
emotions will
softball
drag us from
questions,
Yep.
bro.
this point.
Ask her
The most
about this
important thing is that our
motherfucking
kids grow up
immigration.
healthy, And
Okay,
I
plans
think
to improve the economy. Let's see
Small
what
business,
bullshit you
black
got
business.
here.
We actually just started our business in January, so we've grown from a show to a whole entire company. What is your your economic
that's
plan
wonderful.
moving forward for people who are
Here come the lies. Dun dun dun.
living paycheck to paycheck and
Yeah.
struggling for groceries and rent and homeowners?
So look, I grew up. So my sister and I were raised by our mother. We lived for a long time in an apartment
Here
on
she
top
go.
of
Here she go.
a
Here
child
she
care
go.
center.
She be
That child
lying.
care
She said first she said she had a middle class home where she loved her lawn. Now she talking about her and her sister grew up in an apartment over top of a child care center. Bitch, where did you grow up at? Because at this point, you ain't never said you grew up in fucking Canada. You ain't never told us that part. But all right, let's hear what she got to say. Because this some bullshit here, Jack. This some bullshit if I ain't never heard some bullshit.
center was actually owned by a woman who lived 2 doors down from us, Mrs. Shelton, who was, by all of our accounts and feelings, our second mother. She helped raise us. And so she was a small business owner.
There go her second mother again, small business owner. Not answering the question, bro. This was bothering me. Soon as a nigga start talking about economy, what the fuck do this got to do with how you grew up, yo? That shit started to make me mad because it's a theme, yo. Like, soon as a nigga asks what you gonna do to improve the economy, this bitch go on a 20-minute spiel about her fucking childhood, and every time it's different, bro. Come on, bro. It's just starting to upset me.
So I'll start with the small business and congratulations on
Thank
what you
you.
guys have
Thank
done.
you.
I, from a child, knew who our small business owners are, right? I mean, you're business leaders, but you're also civic leaders. You take seriously your voice and how you can mentor, how you can
Jack,
grow,
you better not
right?
be buying this
Communities
shit,
and the
Jack.
sense of communities. I love
Jack.
our small businesses, and so a lot of my work.
Jack, you better not be buying this shit, Jack. Matt, you light skinned, so I'm gonna give you a pass. You might can go for it. You might can relate to this lady or whatever, being mixed, whatever. Good head, Matt. But what I'm trying to tell you, Matt, is you got black in you, she don't. But whatever, that's a whole nother argument. But Steven motherfucking Jackson, all this motherfucking what's the dude name that you look like that died? The porno dude, George, whatever, George Floyd, all this activism shit you been doing, bro. You better not be sitting here buying this bullshit, yo. I swear to God, bro, or I don't got no more respect for you. You already done came out the pocket a few times, but you be standing on business, so you got the right to your opinion. But this right here, bro, is bigger than you. You niggas got millions. We don't. So the fact that you sitting here letting this lady tell this fucking story and you not checking her, asking her no, Mace, that's not. Let me see if she answered the question, which I can bet $1,000 that she won't.
In terms of building and growing the economy, has focused on small businesses. And my vision overall is we need to build an opportunity economy in which we increase opportunity for all, including small business owners. So a lot of my work, even in the Senate, was about increasing access to capital through our small businesses and in particular through our community banks. So I've been responsible for billions of dollars more now going into our
niggas don't
community
need your
banks
money.
because they're in the community and then they know who's in the
These niggas don't need your money. They not community small business owners. If anything, they big business owners.
community and
Who's
where
doing
the
the good in
talent
the
is and
community.
who's doing good in the community, what the community wants. And so part of my plan as president is to give small businesses, startups, a tax deduction of $50,000 to start up. Because right now the tax deduction is $5,000.
Can't do nothing with that.
That's exactly right. And see, the thing we know is that most of our
It's still just a deduction. You're not giving us no money. So people need to need to understand that she raising the tax deduction price, not giving out 50,000 to small businesses. So don't get it fucked up. She making it sound good, but she not giving you shit. But go ahead.
small business, our entrepreneurs who want to start a small business, got a great idea, have incredible work ethic, but they weren't handed a bunch of money on a silver tray.
Right.
and they just need to get their foot in the door. So there is that. There is need to do around making housing and rent more affordable.
What you
Part
need
of
to
the
do?
problem
Bitch,
is we have a
asking
housing
you.
supply shortage. My plan includes giving tax incentives for home builders to build 3 million more homes by the end of my first term, to increase supply to bring down costs, and to increase home ownership, a $25,000 down payment assistance to first-time home buyers.
That sounds good.
Who
Where you gonna get
models
this
like
money
good
from?
financial behavior?
It's actually been a great role model.
Where you gonna get all this money from?
Because
you
again,
talking
people
about?
just need to get their foot in the door,
They'll grind after that.
right? That's exactly right.
They'll grind after
That's
that.
exactly right. And we know home ownership, especially for the community, that's the fastest, most effective, and most sure ways to build intergenerational wealth. It's then when your child says, I want to go to an HBCU or some other college, and you say, well, honey, you don't have to take out a student loan. I'm going to take some equity out of the house. Or your child says, I want to start up a small business, and you can say, let me take some equity and help you. Right?
First, what is that business? Let me make sure it's not no down plane.
Well, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no, I get what you're saying.
know,
Yeah, you
but
have something to pull
a
from.
production- right, you have something
Yeah.
where it's about intergenerational wealth. Because see, here's how I feel about the economy and the economy I want to grow. We have, for over the last 4 years, reduced black unemployment to the lowest it has been in decades, okay? That is an
Lies.
accomplishment.
That is a
However,
lie.
I believe, need to measure our
What you
success
said,
not
we.
just only about everybody's working, but can you build wealth?
Can you start saving?
Can you start saving? Can you buy a home? Can you start saving to take your family on vacation from time to time? Can you save enough so that Christmas time for you and your children is not stressful, but something enjoyable, right? And so it's about, yes, we got to make sure that we have high employment, but also that we create opportunities for people to build wealth.
Get ahead.
Part of my plan is also to expand the child tax credit. $6,000 in the first year of your child's life.
Man, I could have used that one.
Because you know what that means. First year, that's such a critical stage of a
Yes,
child's
first
development.
year.
And it's expensive. A family's got to buy a car seat, a crib, the things that,
The necessities.
because I start from the perspective that the vast majority of parents want to raise their children well. They love their children, but don't necessarily have the resources they need. And if we understand that the children of a community are the children of the community, we'll understand that an investment in something like the first year of a child's life benefits all of us. But these are things about building what I call an opportunity economy, which is about helping people not just to get by, but to get ahead. Because most people, look, here, maybe you've gathered this already. Here's where I come from. Most
I
people
feel
have
like she just said a
ambition.
bunch of nothing.
They have aspirations. They have
Admirations.
dreams.
Right. Dreams, right.
And they are
Every
willing to
time.
work hard.
She got to hit that line.
And
If she
if
don't
we
hit that
give
line, it
people
ain't
the
right.
opportunity to actually meet those goals, they jump for it every time. But not everybody starts out from the same place in terms of having the opportunity to just get in there.
We got
And
aspirations,
so my
dreams,
plans, whether it be
and
$25,000
goals
down
and
payment assistance, whether it be a
bullshit.
$6,000 child tax credit, or helping people in terms of what they need to do to be able to start a small business with a bigger tax deduction. We are,
Community feels it.
and we actually strengthen the economy overall. When middle class is strong in America, America's economy is strong.
It's a better country. Yeah.
And it's a better country for all of us.
Absolutely. All right, so we're running short on time. We're
Okay.
going to finish up with quick hitters. First thing to come to mind, let us know. Oh, cannabis?
I just
Yeah.
feel strongly people should not be going to jail for smoking weed.
Now you feel like that.
And we
Cut
know
the
historically
crap.
what that has meant.
Cut the shit. Oh
Second,
my
I just
God,
think
that
we
was
have
some
come
bullshit.
to a point where we have to understand that we need to legalize it and stop criminalizing
Bro.
this behavior. And so,
Bro.
and actually, this is not.
This the biggest heap of bullshit I ever heard in my life. This lady didn't actually sent many people to jail for marijuana. Now she talking about y'all shouldn't do that. What the fuck, right, bro? Come on, bro. This shit ain't even right, bro. I knew they had to talk about weed. Y'all niggas smoke big weed.
Quick hitters. First thing to come to mind, let us know. Oh, cannabis?
I can't believe
I just feel
this shit.
strongly people should not be going to jail for smoking weed. And we know historically what that has meant and who has gone to jail. Second, I just think we have come to a point where we have to understand that we need to legalize it and stop criminalizing this. I have felt for a long time we need to legalize it. So that's where I am on that.
I love it.
Well,
Okay.
She said weed, not cannabis. Pay attention, y'all.
Yeah, that's old school, right?
Yeah, that's old school.
I like it. I like it. All
I
right.
love it.
Favorite holiday to cook and what your
Never, but Sunday family dinner,
get everybody
my
together.
happy place, and whoever is around, bring your friends.
Oh, party. I'm gonna leave you my
yeah.
number. I want to get invited to one of these Sunday
Okay.
dinners. I'll be back.
Okay, you guys are welcome. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, I hate this
my
lady.
mind is going through lots of. I mean,
I hate this
I
lady,
could go with
bro.
too
I
short,
don't
but
believe
I'm.
Can't go wrong with you, Charlotte.
Yeah.
I don't believe nothing she say, bro. I'm sorry, bro. She killed me with the weed joint, though. That was the one for me. All these people. I'm gonna go find that video of that lady who said she went to jail because her daughter had sickle cell anemia. And Kamala said in California, they make money according to the attendance of schools. So this lady then fuck around and sent this girl mother to jail because she missed too much school, and this girl got sickle cell anemia. Got this lady locked up. This lady going for court for 2 years messing with Kamala. And then they got a dude, man, this is crazy, bro. I'm mad at Stack and Matt for this one, bro. I mean, you can't turn down an invite to the White House, but come on, bro.
Yeah.
Raphael Sadiq.
Raphael is
Mac Dre.
Yeah. You know, Tupac had his.
Yeah, he
his
claims
proper. Yeah.
he claims they're 40.
Yeah.
5 dinner guests that are alive.
I'm gonna get emotional when I say this. My mother and my husband never met.
Oh, okay.
My mother passed away before we got married. So if I could put him at the table with my mother,
Okay.
Shirley Chisholm, first black woman to run for president.
That's big.
Oh,
Our
and
first time
I
hearing
would
that one.
so
A lot of people
love
don't know
to
who she
sit
is.
with her.
Pick her brain.
I
yeah.
would so love to sit with her. I mean, I feel that I know her because I have studied her life.
You're walking in her footsteps.
And yes, that a path that she created.
Stack, you
Right?
a bitch ass nigga.
One
for
of
that
my
one,
heroes
Stack.
is Thurgood Marshall.
I respect you, Stack.
You know,
bro.
and you talk
Stack
about
really
like
out
him
here
being
got this
active
lady
in
got
the
him in here
streets and what he
pandering
did
like
in
that,
terms
bro.
of representation, and then went to the court
Can't believe
and carried
Stack,
that
man.
over.
Big.
I expect this
Who's
from
that
Matt.
last seat going
Matt
to?
light skinned ass. I fuck with Matt, but when you light skinned, you got your own set of rules. But come on, Stack. Come on, Stack. Let this lady sit here and lie to your face like that.
You know
bro.
who I saw recently, who I just love, but he's one of two, the Justins from Tennessee. They were they refused to be silenced. I'm so glad you guys are. I mean, on everything.
No way in the world I would
When
have.
you have rheumatoid arthritis, but Zelgic.
She tried though.
Everything
She
but
tried
on the
to
mental
fuck
health
with the
piece.
I
niggas.
think it's huge.
Because that's
She went to go
especially
fuck
coming
with some
from
niggas.
the two of you and the folks that you'll bring on.
Look, the folks
We
that
just
you'll
need to
bring on. You
remind
heard that?
people,
You heard
the two
that?
of
That was
you
the
and
key.
The folks that you'll bring on.
That was the key. She let them know right there what it was about. The two of you and the folks that y'all bring on. That's the only reason I got you dumbass niggas right here. Cause the folks y'all gonna bring on. No other reason, bro. She don't like y'all. She don't fuck with y'all. She don't relate to y'all. She got y'all there because of the folks y'all gonna bring on. She said it.
Especially coming from the two of you and the folks that you'll bring on.
Yeah.
We
Well, I
just
think,
need
too,
to
it's-
remind people that it's actually like this is about self-help,
Yeah.
right? It's like stop suffering.
Yeah. And I think too,
We're living with so much suffering.
we came from as low as you can be and made it out. So to inspire and to let people know it is okay to ask for help is important. But
But here's the other thing, if I can just add to that. I think we have a system that fails people if only the exceptional can get out.
Great point.
Right? That's a failure of a system. Because, then people say, oh, but this person and that person. No. If you're pointing to the exceptional, and that's the only success story you've got,
Forgetting about the majority.
that's a failure of a system.
Man,
Keyword is opportunity.
I'm really,
Yeah.
bro, I'm very disappointed in these two guys. We give these niggas a platform to represent the culture. They get an opportunity to go to the White House, ask this lady questions. And I feel like they gave us softball questions. They ain't asked her nothing that matter. When they asked her about the economy, she went right back to her famous, well, because I grew up here and I grew up there and I grew up here and a jiggle there. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even if a nigga don't want to vote for Trump at this point, you just gonna vote for him because what other choice you got? I'm out, man. Wait till Candace Owens get a load of this.